Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has spoken about a town which is destroyed, people expelled, a ban placed on them, they can never return. To reclaim that town as their own, until Gog and Magog are released. And they spread out in all directions. And so with their indestructible power, they take control of the world. Which town is it? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a warning. If you return with your fasad, I will return with my punishment. The first time, because of a violation of the condition of righteousness, they were expelled. A Babylonian army, masjid destroyed. The second time, because of a violation of the condition of righteousness, they were expelled. A Roman army, masjid destroyed. وَقَطَعْنَاهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ أُمَمًا, and they are broken up into bits and pieces. And so Jews in Argentina, and Jews in Russia, and Jews in China, and Jews in Morocco, and Jews in Yemen, all over the world. But now they're back. Oh yes, they are. We began with the verse of Surah An-Nahl, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بَعْدَ أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ وَنَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً وَبُشْرَى لِلْمُسْلِمِينَ. We have sent down the book on thee, O Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that this book might explain all things. And therefore that this book might explain the momentous events that will unfold in the world in connection with the destiny of Jerusalem and the Holy Land, which is the sign of all signs of Akhir Zaman. وَإِنَّهُ سُورَةُ الزُّخْرُفِ وَإِنَّهُ لَعَلَمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ. Who is the who? Nabi Isa alayhi salam. That his return would be the sign of all signs, the mother of all signs of Akhir Zaman. And so this book must explain those events. In order for the false Messiah, Dajjal, to successfully impersonate the true Messiah, he must rule the world from Jerusalem, from his state of Israel, which must be the ruling state in the world. Do I need to repeat that? It's simple. It's elementary common sense. And therefore, he would also have to do the following. Logical deduction. Don't ask me for the hadith. Number one, the Holy Land is under Muslim rule. From the Jewish perspective, it is occupied by the Muslims. And so he will have to liberate the Holy Land for the Jews. But he's already done that. 1917. At the end of 1917, the Jews experienced the liberation, quote unquote, of the Holy Land. From our perspective, it's now occupied. Number two, he would have to bring the Jews back to the Holy Land to reclaim it as their own. He's already done that. They have returned to the Holy Land while we were eating roti canai and drinking teh tarik. And they have occupied the regained control over the Holy Land. Number 3, he would have to restore a state of Israel in the Holy Land and get the Jews to believe that this is Holy Israel. He's already done that. This state of Israel came into being thanks to the United Nations organization, created by a mysterious European Jewish-Christian alliance, and we'll have more to talk about that in a moment. Or rather, the Qur'an will have more to talk about that in a moment. The State of Israel was born in 1948. If you have another explanation, I love to hear it. This is my explanation. If you have another, I'd love to hear it. The State of Israel has grown in power thanks to the United Nations Security Council and to endless American vetoes in the Security Council. The State of Israel is now a nuclear-armed state, thermonuclear-armed state. The State of Israel is now poised to replace the United States of America as the next ruling state in the world, while Islamic scholarship is still eating roti canai and drinking teh tarik. It should not be long. If the attack takes place on Iran, you will see the events which will follow, like a script. What is the explanation for these events which have already unfolded in the world? Who brought the Jews back to the Holy Land? Which town is it that Allah is speaking about? Using my methodology, which I got from my teacher of blessed memory, Maulana Dr. Muhammad Fadlur Rahman Ansari Rahimahullah, I came to the conclusion while I was in New York about 16, 18 years ago, that the town is Jerusalem. And so Allah speaks about Jerusalem, and He says He has destroyed it and expelled the Jews and broke them up into bits and pieces and placed a ban on them that they can never return until Gog and Magog are released. And they spread out in all directions. 2,000 years after they were expelled, the Jews are back in the Holy Land. Is it possible that the Qur'an is silent on this? Is it possible that there is no explanation in the Qur'an of the return of the Jews to the Holy Land 2,000 years after they were expelled? Is it possible that there is no explanation in the Qur'an and Hadith about the restoration of a state of Israel in the Holy Land? Is it possible that there's nothing we have in Islam that will explain the growth of Israel to a super state poised to rule the world? Is it possible that the Qur'an and Hadith is silent? My answer is no. We say that this is the work of Dajjal. And that when Israel becomes the ruling state in the world tomorrow, replacing the United States, then a man is going to emerge in Jerusalem. Nabi Muhammad ﷺ described that man to us 1400 years ago. He would be a Jew, born of Jewish parents. He would be a young man. So the young are going to rule the world tomorrow. He will be powerfully built. He would have curly hair. And in Jerusalem he is going to declare, I am the Messiah. And all of these that we are now witnessing are events which are unfolding, which will allow him to stand up in Jerusalem, ruling over an Israel which will be the ruling state in the world, which is around the corner, and declaring that I am the Messiah. And when he does that, the Zionists will accept him as the Messiah.